This is AMS TV and you are watching AMS English News, and here are today's top stories. The digital group called Cockroach Janata Party, also known as CJP, has seen a massive rise in followers on Instagram. In just 24 hours, the number of followers reportedly doubled and reached 19.3 million. This is said to be more than the follower count of major political parties in India. The founder Abhijit Tipke claimed that someone tried to hack the party's Instagram account. On May 21st, the group's account of X was also blocked. Later, a new account called Cockroach is Back was created with a message, "Cockroach don't die." The issue started after comments linked to unemployed youth created strong reactions online. India will hold elections for 26 seats in the Rajya Sabha on June 18th. The decision was announced by the Election Commission of India. Voting will happen in 12 states as many leaders finish their term. Senior politicians like Mallikarjun Kharge, Digvijay Singh, and former Prime Minister H.D. Devegowda are among those retiring in June and July. 2 extra by-elections will also be held for empty seats. Political parties have started planning and choosing candidates. The elections are important because they can affect political strength in parliament and future decisions in the country. The Supreme Court of India is ready to hear a petition against the new 3-language policy of Central Board of Secondary Education. The rule makes 3 languages compulsory for class 9th students. Students, teachers and parents together filed the petition and raised concern about sudden changes. Senior lawyer Mukul Rohatgi said the policy was introduced suddenly and may create confusion in schools. A bench led by Chief Justice Suryakant will hear the matter next week. Many people are now waiting for the court's decision on the education policy. Customers of State Bank of India should finish important bank work today. From May 23rd to May 28th, bank branches may stay closed for 6 days. The reason includes the weekend, a planned bank workers' strike and holiday for Bakrid. People may face problems with branch services like cash deposit, check work and account updates. However, online banking, ATM, mobile banking and UPI services are expected to work normally. Customers can still transfer money and check accounts details using digital banking services during this time. India's Central Bureau of Investigation has revealed that the NEET exam paper leak spread across 5 states. Officials said Maharashtra had the highest number of cases, followed by Rajasthan. After questioning suspects and checking digital devices, investigators found that the leaked paper was sold to students in different areas. The agency said it is still difficult to know how many students bought the paper because some families reportedly shared and sold it further. Evidence has also been found showing printed copies of the leaked paper were distributed. Officials believe the case may grow bigger as more arrests happen in the coming days. Police in Muzaffarabad have arrested a man in the killing case of Hamza Burhan, who was reported to be linked to the Pulwama attack. According to reports, the Counter-Terrorism Department arrested Abdullah Kamal and recovered a weapon during the operation. Officials are checking if the weapons was used in the killing. 2 other suspects reportedly escaped and are being searched for. Security agencies have started questioning the arrest suspect as the investigation continues. Iran is reportedly discussing a new system to collect fees from ships passing through the Strait of Hormuz, one of the world's most important sea routes for oil transport. Reports say Iran and Oman are talking about permits and management rules for ships crossing the area. Iranian authorities have announced plans for supervision in the region and may require ships to get permission before passing. Earlier this year, military tension in the region affected commercial shipping and pushed energy prices higher. US President Donald Trump said the Strait of Hormuz is an international waterway and should not have toll charges. US officials have also raised concern about the plan. At least 25 people were killed in 2 separate shootings in the Central American country of Honduras on Thursday. Officials said unknown gunmen carried out both attacks. In the first incident, 9 workers were killed at a plantation near the city of Trujillo. Authorities said the area has faced land disputes and agriculture conflicts for many years. In other attack near the Guatemala border, 6 police officers were killed when gunmen opened fire on the police team during an anti-gang mission. The government has sent forensic experts and investigators to examine both incidents. and promises stronger security operations in affected areas. India's stock market saw a strong rise on Friday, May 22nd. BSE Sensex jumped around 500 points and reached 75,700 during early trading. Nifty 50 also moved higher by about 150 points and touched 23,800. Investors showed more interest in bank and real estate shares, leading to strong buying in these sectors. Market experts said positive mood among traders helped stock move up. Trading stayed active in the morning as investors watched market trend and company performance. The rise in key index gave hope for a strong market day. Five-time IPL champions Chennai Super Kings are out of the playoff race after a heavy loss to Gujarat Titans. Gujarat won the match by 89 runs at Narendra Modi Stadium. Batting first, Gujarat scored 229 runs for 4 wickets in 20 overs. Strong half centuries from Sai Sudarshan, Shubham Gill and Josh Butler helped the team post a big total. Chennai could score only 140 runs and were all out in 13.4 overs. Gujarat bowlers took wickets quickly with 3 players picking 3 wickets each. Chennai are now out of the playoff for the third straight season. India is facing strong heat wave conditions and experts say there is little relief expected soon. This time the biggest concern is that nights are also staying extremely hot after very warm days. Around 35 cities recorded night temperatures above 30 degrees Celsius on Thursday. Rajasthan's Hanumangarh recorded the highest night temperature at 33.7 degrees Celsius. More than half of the country is facing extreme heat. In states like Uttar Pradesh, Madhya Pradesh, Rajasthan and Delhi, temperature crossed 45 degrees Celsius in many cities. Bandha in Uttar Pradesh remained the hottest city at 47.6 degrees Celsius for the 5th day in a row. Schools in parts of Bihar have also been closed because of the heat. That's all for today's bulletin. We'll be back with more updates next time. Until then, this is Tamanna Rizvi signing off. Have a good day.